Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Contest of Speed EU3. Yes, we are at Spa. We are at the Belgian Grand Prix, which should be exciting. And there should be a Belgium in the commentary box because he's been excited to do this all week for the last 7 weeks. And ironically, he's not here. Even though 4 hours ago he said, "Am I ready for this evening?" And I said, "Yes, I am." I said, "Are you?" He said, "Yep, can't wait. He's so excited." Shane is not here, so if anyone wants to ring Shane, because I've just tried to do something, that would be fantastic. I'm going to keep bugging him, but we shall soldier on, because I was going to use his Belgian expertise around this track, and he's not here. Sad times. But we have got 17 drivers, so that is not so sad times. The only replacement is Sneaky Tom as there is into the McLaren, which is a deceit, so pretty much doesn't matter. Shamrock leads away from Amy. Amy's making a return. First race in a couple of weeks. Let's have a look at the... Sargate's also put himself in a 44.4. Who else is racing tonight? It's not raced for a couple of weeks. Red Mask is... I know Red Mask was here after his points from last week. Spike is here as well. So the only people that you're missing is Tynus. JRM. Steve, who was a late dropout, and Fragnista's Escobar, just because someone's got his account banned, the silly sausage. Don't worry about it. The first runs are done. It looks to be very overcast currently at the moment. Which isn't particularly, well, doesn't look particularly very pleasant out there. Good evening, good everything. Everything, evening, not everything. We know even Deathstone, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm expecting people to, if it is a dry race, to be running some ridiculous wings around here. For some reason, although there's a lot of corners, you can seem to run very low wings and get away with it. I heard 0-0 on the cards for some people. Hey, don't shoot the messenger, that's what I've heard. Heard through the grapevine. Yes! Fragnita, yes! That's a man I can get behind. 0-0, so have I. The straight line speed that you can get through Eau Rouge and Radion with the DRS down the Camel Straight is frightening. It's incredibly frightening. Everyone else has set a... I think Tichy's doing his usual, or maybe not. 1.5 seconds quicker through the first sector. There was someone off, possibly his teammate. It was his teammate. Off through Lacan down to Bruxelles and No Name. Through Puan, it's pretty much flat out. There's going to be a slight lift and a double change down. Interesting. There'll be just one click down to gear 7 through Puan. Banya. And Antonio Giovinazzi and George Russell. Renita, you tell me where he is. I don't know where he is. I got a message at 4:10 this afternoon saying, "Am I ready?" I said, "Yes." I said to him, "Are you ready?" He said, "You can't wait," and he's not here. I'm trying to ring him, but nothing's working at the moment. Stitch improves to 47.9. 3 lock. He's on a flying lap, although seems to be coasting in a little bit. Bus stop chicane. Brakes, brings it down, runs a little bit deep. Shifts it down to 1, which suggests he's possibly on automatic gears and does a 46.3. We'll go to Sneaky Tom. He's coming. I tried Discord calling him. You know him probably better than what I do. Sneaky Tom 44.6 for Sneaky Tom. Let's go down to, where is he? Red Mask. Points last week, 4th place last week, so buoyed for the confidence. Although makes it easy for you, mate. Easy for you, not for me. Red Mask finished 4th last week, so buoyed by confidence. So hopefully he can repeat the same thing again. Yeah, for that booty call. That's what it's for. That's why he's got on speed dial. Red Mask's fairly tidy so far. He's going to finish the lap. Approaching speeds of 200 miles an hour towards the bus stop, getting the thing slowed down. I think taking that a little bit better than the who we were previously on board with. To the line, 44.9 for the Alpha Spud has retired in the pit, so he's quite happy with a 44.7. Now, qualifying I feel is going to be very important because there is plenty of people that will improve as the track starts to evolutionise. Sygate is one of those. He's 4 attempts up and he's come in, nearly hit the oh my goodness me. The Mantis have been disqualified for driving in the wrong direction. That is absolute horse manure. Brando Foxy is so really good on board, thanks game, because he's coming through the last sector now, which is basically setting us up all the way through Blanchimont or Beau Rivage. If you know, you know. Down towards the bus stop. And looks to be close to a 44.5.
Evening.
Did we wake you from your slumber?
Yeah.
Oh dear, I was telling the ladies and gentlemen how fired up you were this afternoon when you sent me a message at 4:10, and quite ironically you weren't here.
No.
That's right. We'll let Shane come round, give him a couple of minutes, and he'll be wide awake. Qualifying so far, very, very close. Top 10 separated by less than a second. Let's see how quick Tin Man is in a straight line. A lot of people are running zero. Well, I've heard rumours a lot of people running 0-0 wings. That should be interesting to say the least. There's going to be some bullets in a straight line this evening. That's why you have Fragnista. That's what he's here for. He helps us out. It's like Shane's alarm clock. Get up, Shay, get up!
I did get a call from Frankie's, yes. Rotopium.
Ooh, Tin Man is massively out of shape for Hugo. I don't know what turn it is. This shows you how my lack of knowledge is not really helping. Let's have a look. Smart function. So one retirement, but that wasn't actually on track. That was in the pits, and that's only been spotted. So no real other crashes at the moment, which is...
Holy, qualifying's literally almost over.
I know qualifying's literally almost over. We were very resolute on time today. Tin Man improves by 4 tenths to a 4.60. What's Tichy going to do? He's already on. Let's go towards the front because I think Sidegate's on the way out. No, he's not. He's backed out. He's going to go again. Let's go on board with Tichy then. Tichy, 7 tenths up through the first sector alone, which is a good start for that man right there.
Anyway, evening people. We have made it to the stream. Kinda overslept.
Honestly, it would have been so ironic if you missed it, considering how much you've been begging for this.
I put an alarm at like 9:30. I completely didn't hear anything, and then I got a call from Frank Easter, and I was like, and I saw 10:16. I was like,
cool.
Nah.
No, that can't be happening. Brando Fox.
Tichy has actually validated his lap, so unfortunate for the man.
Very unfortunate for the man himself. I'm just being annoying and doing that. So I can just see what on earth is going on. Shamrock 44-1, 2 spells not improving. Sidegate's not improving. Ami's gonna not improve. Why does it lie to me? I don't like this game when it does this.
Ooh, have we ever liked this game this year?
It's saying me people are on laps, but clearly they're on out laps, and now they're only starting flying laps. It's very annoying.
Yeah. As the wizard, he is gonna come across Tin Man the Rowdy here at Blanchimont, and then there he goes around it, coming up to the bus of chicane to finish his lap with the last 20 seconds on the clock.
He's gonna go in the pits. Ami's invalidated. This is really annoying. That's an Alpine. That's next across the line, I think.
This side, Sagan is also pitting. I have got Dan on the lap, and who's the other one? It's Shamrock. No, I don't think Shamrock's on the lap. I think he just did one. So I am gonna jump here with Dan here, and
Shamrock is on one. He's a 10.5 up.
Oh, that is definitely interesting. But Dan here going up to Blanchimont, and there he goes. Like beautiful. What am I saying? Beautiful. Fun corner to drive through. If it's dry, of course.
Yeah, if it's dry.
Takes it very fast. A little bit unsettling on the exit. Crosses the line for only 7th place.
Yeah, dropped a couple of temps there. Ami is 7 temps up through the middle sector. Oh, that's why it's 43.7.
Puts it in front of his teammate.
Tichy gets himself up to a 44.3, so on the second row of the grid. Red Mask has invalidated. Pure Blades is also invalidated.
Nicky Tom is literally about to finish his lap. I'll see. So is Pure Blades actually. He's already in the bus stop. No, Pure Blades in the pits. Nicky Tom coming out of the bus stop there, and 5th gear, 6th gear, puts his car up into 4th, on the second row of the grid, 44.2. It is.
Has invalidated. That concludes qualifying. Ami has done it. Celebrations from Marina Rats. You're supposed to be retired from cars. Come on.
Also, well done to the Williams boys. The 1-2, they got the front row lockout.
I am saying nothing. I obviously want them to do very, very well today.
Yes.
Very well. Good start, gentlemen. Well, it was close in qualifying, but Ami's pulled out a lovely lap there of a 43.7 to go 3 tenths quicker than everyone else. If this was F1 Esports, he would be cheating. That's what they all deem to be these days, if you're more than 2 tenths quicker than everyone else. He's clearly not. 3 tenths quicker than Shamrock. A couple of tenths back to the Ferrari of Two Spell. Sneaky Tom got himself in there between the brothers. Sygate in 6th, Brandon Foxy 7th, Dan 8th, Spud Dyke, Red Mask rounds out the top 10. It's very close. Pure Blades 11th. Top 3 separate by 1.3 seconds. Then we go down to the likes of Tim Mount, 3 Rock, Escobar, J Ray, and Tebow. Someone's going to kill me because I don't think I scrolled all the way down to 17th. But that was Cornish Mantis who got disqualified from the session, unfortunately. Spoiler, it's a dry start to the race.
Okay. That's nice to know, I guess.
I'm just going off what I can see from on my screen. Dry start to the race. I can't remember if it's soft medium or a medium hard. I think it could be a soft medium, possibly.
Oh my! Oh, no way! I clicked the join session instead of spectating.
Yes, let's go! Shane's racing, people.
I'm in a car. Honestly, I can't commentate when I'm racing, can I?
You will have to pull that sucker into the pits after the first lap, please.
Exactly.
Don't retire on track. Someone's done that before.
That was definitely not my intention. Was to retire in the pits on lap 1 unless you allowed me to do the race. But
Shane. Well, I mean, for someone that's not touched raced that much since.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm in last. I may hope I'm in last. So
you are. I think you'll be 17th. You won't be last.
Yeah, that would be very nice. But you know, this sucks for me because now I can't actually do the first lap here with all the corner lanes because I'm in the car myself.
Well, you can kind of. Where are you? We can kind of do that because we can ride on board with you, and you could take us through a nice little outlap of.
You want me to do it now on the...
You could do it now. You could do it now if you want to. We could do it later. It's up to you.
Peoples, we here through La Source, turn 1, La Source it is. Formation lap, people warming the tires. I see people on the mediums and people on the hards here at the back through Eau Rouge, that little corner at the bottom of Radio, and then up the hill, which is called Radio. That we go down the Camel Straight in the race. There will be full speed, of course. Now we're just warming the tires a little bit, and coming up to Le Combe here, little chicane. I don't like the exit here. Always tricky. I always get a track limit warning on the inside there. Then
on the outside,
we start going down the hill. This corner here, nice little U-turn called Bruxelles. Then we kind of got a corner with no name, or during the 24 hours of Spa we call it the Speaker's Corner, because the commentators can call it whatever they want. Going down from there, here we've got Pouon. Nice little flowing corner. You used to be able to take this without braking on previous games, but just lifting the throttle. I don't know if that's still possible here. Then here, right, left, which is the Piff Paff chicane, or recently renamed to Fania. And then right here we got the right turn, Stavelo, and then starting the third sector we've got this little right here, the Paul Frere curve. And then coming up to this long left one, kind of two corners a little bit without much, as the cars are slowing down massively to line up for the grid here.
Thank you, Sean. That was very lovely.
And of course, everyone knows that at the end of the track we have this little nice chicane called the bus stop chicane. And that would conclude your lap around Spa-Francorchamps.
That is probably the most calm lap you'll ever see around any circuit in terms of giving you guys a track analysis. Don't get used to it, but Shane was very chilled out. I don't know if you noticed, you went past the car there up Radion.
Yes, I did see a car sideways at Radion. I did see that, but I was too busy with my...
How's the parking?
Purple, so...
Beautiful!
It's the second time I've done that on this game, so... I'm just gonna let these cars go over, it doesn't matter.
Shane has jumped the start, he's got a drive through, we'll head to the front of the grid, and here we go, down towards turn 1. It's a good start, even start from both the Williams drivers. They are on the medium tyre, behind Two Spell is on the soft tyre. There's a little bit of chaos behind us. I think Shane's...
Three wide here, I think that was a lot of position changes. Shygate is... has dropped all the way to the back. I saw Fragnister, The Rock and Cornish Mantis go pretty wide on the exit of La Source, and now everyone's got cleanly to Radio, so always proud to see that.
Yep. Sneaky Tom, under pressure from Brando Foxy. We've got Spud moving past Red Mask, who's gone very, very deep. He just needs to be careful how he rejoins the track here. Free Rock is through to Brest as we go through the right-hander. I'll tell you what, Shane's got a perfect view to see all the carnage at the back here and see what's going on. Tin Man going around the outside of Escobar.
I can see that in the distance. He has the inside for the Speaker's corner, and can he get the move to stick? I think he's in front according to my mini-map, and yes, he has done it. No, there's still 7 seconds I need to pull on, but there we go. The inside there should always work, and Tin Man gets that position.
For a man that hasn't driven the game, he's only 3 totes behind the back of the field. Shane's doing a lovely job. Spud looks to have spun and is facing the wrong way. We also had Red Bass there, I think, losing position as well. So no casualties through Radion and...
Oh, someone at the ball for a curb. It's Fragnister. He spins around. I think he hit the outside curb. That's a tricky curb. You don't want to go on that curb on the outside there.
Fragnister's gone through. Cornish Mantis past Sygate. That was a little bit of trouble. I think the Red Bull driver seems to be struggling as Shamrock leads the way. We've got...
And we've got Sygate coming into the pits.
Or trying to come into the
hitting the wall on the pits.
Good opening lap from Shane there as well. T-Rock and Tin Man going side by side into turn 1. Tin Man's got the sausage curb and has spun round. Shane's retired to the pit so he can have spectator. Join me in the commentary box.
That is the plan, kinda.
We should do this more often. X427 is out. He is gone. He's been a victim at Radion.
Safety car it is. So this gives me some time to rest now. Yeah, proud for a lap 1 without crashing at Radion, but then lap 2, it wasn't meant to be.
Shane back in the car. Who was that? As you see, split of strategies. We've got medium, softs and hards at the moment. Red Mask, Cornish Mantis and Fragnista on the hard tyre. On the softs you had Spud, T-Rock, Titchy Blades and Two Spell. No one has pitted as of yet, but I think that could be set to change. Sygate has. He's going to join the back of the pack and
actually... In fact, he hasn't lost anything by pitting.
No, well, he was at the back anyway because he came before you.
He was, in fact, in front of me for all of lap 1.
Yeah,
so.
But he may be able... Excuse me, he may be able to jump a position if people pit. Because people will have to double stack if they are coming.
You know, why do I always look for a setup? The default setup just felt so good. I'm gonna be honest.
Default setup probably felt good. It's probably slow in a straight line.
Probably. But I died, I would have made it through the race. I crashed every track here.
That's It's alright.
Anyway, I did enjoy.
You did have won that. You didn't die.
Yes, no, exactly.
100% record.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's been a while since I've done a lap in this game, and I must say I enjoyed it.
Sounds like we could coax him back. Not yet.
But of course, I mean, not to brag, but who wouldn't enjoy a lap around the beautiful Belgian Ardennes?
There it was. Tin Man has come in. He's also got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. We'll keep the tyre graph up so you guys at home can see the lovely changes that are happening to people's tyres. As we back.
Cycle jumps, Tin Man.
Did you think he was going to jump somewhere?
No, I didn't think so.
Let's have a quick look, Shane, at the biggest winners and losers.
Yes.
J-Ray, Tebow and Mantis all up 8 positions. The biggest losers are... Biggest losers are Cygate down 9, X427 also down 9, but obviously out, which isn't particularly very helpful. When you're out, you do what? You score no points.
No, exactly. I've got my boy in the house in P11, just outside the top 10. That's kind of exactly where I want him to be. I mean, if he's in it, it's better. The race isn't won on the first few laps, so let's see what my guy can do. It's Belgium; he has to perform today, or else, yeah, I'm not gonna be happy.
Okie dokie. So,
the field has caught up. I think one more lap of safety car. I'm not sure. Or have we done 2 laps already? No, the safety car came
we haven't.
Last lap, right? So
the safety car came out at the start of lap 2, so
yeah, so
be
we're gonna do one more for sure.
12th down have all stopped.
Yeah. But Tin Man going onto the hard, so he definitely has a strategy. Can the Hearts make it to the end?
I would suggest they would be able to.
I was planning to do some research, but I kind of took a huge nap. So yeah, there goes my research.
That's right, we're here.
That's what matters.
You're here now. That's all that matters. Tin Man is not going to go on the hard.
So he's cycling tires, and the Rock has retired tires on the track.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is very strange. I will go and try and find out
what happened there.
Yeah, I will go and do some investigating. Leave me to
it. The car actually pulled outside of La Source, so he manually retired on the start-finish straight.
Yes, I will. I will have I'll ask. I'll go and find out.
Manually retiring under safety car at the beginning of the race. That's not really something I think.
Posed the question, I shall wait for the response. Tin Man has cycle tyres and gone to the mediums instead, Shane.
Yes. I think he's gonna do softs at the end because it's only 22 laps. It's like the shortest race on laps, but it's the longest race on the calendar in the distance.
In terms of length, it is, I believe. The actual mileage / kilometres.
7.4 kilometres, could that be correct?
Bear with me, I can find it.
I am going to look it up, and if I'm right, I'm gonna be proud of myself.
We'll be proud of you.
As the safety car is gonna come in this lap. And we've got Shamrock backing up the field.
Shamrock is going to back up the field. I personally think one of the easier restarts. It's 7.004 kilometers, or 4.352 miles, depending on what you use as your currency for distance.
Yes, exactly. Coming up to Mr. Very wild car. Take it easy, bro. It's your teammate in front.
These two racing together for, I believe, I'm going to put it out there, possibly the first time, due to other reasons that have happened.
It's interesting, and Shamrock is gone.
A good restart from Shamrock. Ami needs to try and keep up with his teammate because he's going to be pressurised by the soft runners behind him. 3 out of the 4 drivers behind him are on the soft tyre. That is the Wizard, Tichy and Pure Blades. Sneaky Tom also in close hot pursuit. Also on the mediums, Shamrock's got himself a nice 1 second lead. Everybody a little bit twitchy, including Sneaky Tom running a bit wide there through Radion as they make their way down the Kemmel Straight. Guys are touching the 206, 207 mile an hour mark as we make our way down towards turn 4.
And there we go. The cars are back on the way. Going down the hill again. We just went up the hill to the highest point of the track, which is Leclerc, and then we go down the hill again. And we have the Haas boys changing positions. Timo is going to be perhaps.
Possibly, it didn't look like it was.
Brando Foxy being on the soft, so I think that's a smart move of Ragnisi to let him through. And we've got Saigate on the inside of Red Mask Puon.
That is ballsy to say the least.
It's get the inside at Puon, and you should always win if you need to spin the car. Unless the car on the outside has insane cornering speed.
Yeah, the inside curb isn't as damaging as what it has been in previous games. It's still not.
And we've got another one round. It's
Spud.
That's a pull for a curb.
And do you think he's done exactly the same thing as Springnista did earlier?
I couldn't see, but at the point I saw it, he was a little bit far off the curb, but I suggest he would have, yes.
Sygate's going to the outside. Fragnista trying to hold it. So far he has done.
He had the inside to the left one, and Sygate is up into P11. Is this
Alpha Tauri from Red Mask?
Way
downtown.
Up there, and COS Tebow is round that source.
Oh, and Tibo's lit the tyres up again. Spud has retired in the pits. I think that's because he's got some rear wing damage by the way in which that car was positioned up against the barrier. It wouldn't surprise me. So far we've had...
From what I could see, he was really coming up to the barrier a little bit fast, so I wouldn't be surprised if he has...
And confirmation from Spud himself, straight into the EU3 track, rear wing damage indeed.
Yes. So we are correct. Also, what we're correct about is that the track is in fact 7.4 kilometers long. Yeah, just off the top of my head.
Three Rock's retirement was because he was suffering with lag and didn't want to be in anybody's way.
Okay, that is reasonable, but still we would suggest, or we would like it and appreciate it if you do it in the pits.
He did it under the safety car, so he kind of...
Yeah, true.
Yeah, got away with it, but you need next time in the pit. Anyway, moving on.
It's like, what's the English word for it? I don't know the English word for it, so let me get back to the race. Brando Foxy has spun it as well at the pole for a curve. This corner has caught 3 people already in 6 laps.
It's not the corner, it's not the curve I thought would be catching everybody out, if I'm being honest. Tebow's done it. Tebow's also gone there in sympathy as well, after watching Brando Foxy.
Yes, exactly. I thought it would more be Radion or Puon catching the people out, but that one, yeah.
Damage, Spud said, was on his first incident of lap 1 as Shamrock got massively out of shape, and Ami's going to have a great run onto the back of him.
No DRs for Shamrock as well. Are these guys teammates or is one of them a reserve?
No, these guys are teammates.
Okay, then Shamrock should not be fighting this. They should be working together and getting and driving away from the field, because these two are definitely on another level. The Williams boys are running away with this race.
Oh, so God, out of shape!
He gets the inside curve at Brussels and it's a little bit out of shape.
Wow!
He's fighting his teammate. They're gonna lose time to the Wizard. The Wizard on the softs, by the way, but.
Oh, and Ami's run wide as well. That's a silly little penalty to pick up.
Too. They should really be working together and just getting away from the field, because I know they can by the looks of it. But from what I've seen so far, they are able to.
Ami
They've
needs
got
to
more pace than the rest of the field.
Ami just needs to calm down.
Oh,
I did say he needs to calm down a little bit, and there he goes. Back end's gone. He's kept it nicely out of the barrier, by the way. He was just pushing too hard, because I'm pretty sure he picked up another warning on the exit of Fagner as well. He's going to have to be careful through Blanchimont, because the tyres may still be slightly overheated. He's got the pressure from the Aston Martin of Pure Blades, who is closing in and will have DRS to attack this time round.
Inside curve on the bus up as well, gets the car all in shape. Also, I saw Redmas get up into P10, getting past, going side by side with Fragnister too.
Oh, J-Ray! Blades gets out of shape. He's going to get the Mantis is going to overtake him.
His teammate has to kind of take evasive action, and now we've got Saigate taking a look at Rouge, but nothing there. Honestly,
let's go, Saigate. We're on board with him. We're going to miss the
Wizard. The Wizard's on the grass at Lecombe.
It is. Saigate's through. We'll jump back to the Wizard.
Saigate. That backend stepped out right there.
Apologies for missing that, because I thought Saigate, Blades and Mantis were going to go 3 wide into turn 5 there, and the entrance of Lecombe will go back to the front where the action is hotting up. Shamrock's got himself a 2-second lead, because Ami's gone from leading the race to overtaking.
And it's right on the back of Fragnister's gearbox here at Pool, and he takes a different line than Fragnister here, and I think Fragnister takes the better line. He just gained 2/10 in one corner.
These guys need to kind of work together. If they can just close up to the back of...
He's gonna go get it around the outside of Stavlo. No, he stays behind for this one.
Whoa. Blades runs a little bit wide and lets Redmas through. He probably needs to stop.
As Timo has spun the car in the second.
Oh, Blades is going really slow. No, Blades is going really slow. There's a problem.
And he spun the car, and that's probably rear wing and side put down.
Blades has got a puncture apparently, according to Spud.
Oh, let me check that out.
I don't know
he does in fact have a left rear puncture. That is correct.
How has he done that? Spud, find out. You're there. You're in the fight with him.
Good question.
He went over the curb and it popped it. Interesting. I would love to see that video later, by the way.
Saigate's down the inside of Cornish Mantis, and easy does it. Mediums versus hards, gets the move to stick. Next up, J-Ray. And look at that. Shamrock not fighting with his teammate, the only one able to keep up with him, and 2.3 tenths is the gap to Sneaky Tom already, after only a few laps. Shamrock is in a league of its own. He's winning races left, right and center.
He is, but again, kind of sort of giving it to him at the moment. Ami was with him, he's made a mistake.
But then again, Ami was his teammate. They might have been fighting, but I think they would be more cautious to not spin each other. But Sneaky Tom is doing everything he can to stick with him. 2.2, 2.3 seconds is the gap, it's stable. And then the gap to the Wizard, 4 seconds on the softs.
Why did he start on 30% softs? Because he didn't have any... Why did he not go... I'm not even going to ask. I'm
Sneaky
confused.
Tom and the Wizard are both in the pits.
Ami is up to third, but for how much longer? Because he's going side by side with J-Ray, who seems to have some excellent straight line speed in the McLaren.
Oh, Red Mask again taking a look down the inside at the source. He really wants to get past Fragnister, but Fragnister's just not letting. And we've got Sneaky Tom just coming out of the pits ahead of Tichy on the hards.
Sygate is going to move up to second place past Joe. So J-Ray seems to have some excellent straight line speed despite not having DRS there, and didn't get overtaken too easily by Sygate, so keep an eye out for that McLaren.
Taking near the end of the camel straight though.
Without using too much battery either. Corliss Mantis is sitting there nicely in 5th position on the hard tyre.
Just that's what I like to do. Just sit there and wait and hope the guys in front make a mistake, and if they don't make a mistake, you wait for the perfect time to pounce, and then you just try to make a mistake.
So Blades went to do the soft medium, which was the same as Tichy, 2-Spell, X427 and Spud, because they're probably all in the same. Although he didn't save himself a set of softs for qualifying, he used them all.
Okay. So that's why the Wizard was on all tires.
And hence why the Wizard was able to not get a puncture. Cornish Mantis very close. Shamrock. Oh, they're going to have to double stack though.
No, I'm looking behind as to where Ami is. I think they're going to make it work. I think they're going to make the double stack work. Yes, Shamrock is out of the box, so perfect double stack from the Williams boys.
Watch out for Tichy, 47-1. This could be close. Tichy is building up to speed, and he's only just going to be behind Shamrock, who's on the hard tyre, Shane.
Yeah, and Shamrock still needs to warm up his tyres, so Tichy is gonna... Oh, he's almost pushing him through Radio. He's gonna get him on the Camel Straight for sure, has the DRS as well, and there we go, easy.
Tichy takes the net lead after the undercut. Ooh, fancy.
Beautiful scenes. Beautiful scenes here. I don't know, the Tin Man and Red Mask have both pitted, so has Sygate. Only question is Sygate's mediums are probably not going to the end. Red Mask and Tin Man, depending on how they nurse their tires at the end, they could make it, but it's very unlikely. So yes, you are in fact correct. Tichy has taken the net lead.
Yeah, it's Tichy with the net lead. 2 laps on the medium tyres already, and look to dispatch the Tin Man as quick as he can.
Of course, you want that car between you, because look who's behind you. It is the man who's flying, the man of the hour.
Shamrock's tyres will be warming up, and I reckon they'll be warm by the end of this lap. Tichy is all over the...
go around the outside, isn't he? He is at Marshimo.
What a brave man. I reckon Shamrock's going to make a move here and try and follow him through. No, he sits behind.
J-Ray in the pits.
Also, Sneaky Tom's joined this battle. He's pitted as well, so the door is well and truly wide open at the moment. Oh, he's going to go down the inside. Late move from Sneaky Tom.
This is perfect fight with Shamrock, and that's going to keep him from getting past Tin Man, and this is letting Tichy just drive off into the distance. If he can get Fragnister in between them, yeah, that would be beautiful.
Tichy's got DRS from Fragnister, and Tin Man got out of shape through Radion. We're possibly going to go 3 wide here.
No,
Sneaky Tom, carry on. They're still side by side. They nearly contact their way through. Tin Man's made it. Sneaky Tom's made it. All kept in one piece, and everybody could drive on their merry way. That's twice this evening. I've had to nearly hide behind the sofa.
What have I seen today? I mean, I cannot complain. These guys are delivering content, suspense, everything you could ask for in a race.
Tichy has currently lost 4 attempts through the middle sector, being stuck up behind Fragnista. A Sneaky Tom is on the charge and has been released.
Fragnista getting a... I thought Tichy was... No, I didn't think Tichy was going to get past. Anyway, here we are. Is he going to get it around Blanchimont again?
He's done it once.
No,
he's done
not.
it twice. Sneaky Tom is trying to defend from Shamrock.
Yes, exactly. Shamrock needs to get past Sneaky Tom, even though Sneaky Tom also on new tires. So this is kind of the net podium that we're looking at right now.
Does he wait till the Kemmel straight, or does he just get it done into turn 1? He's going to have to wait.
He's going to wait for the DRS.
And the problem, that's now a second and a bit to Sneaky Tom, who's had a poor exit, and Shamrock is right behind him.
Fragnisa also poor exit, but not really anything bad, because the gap with Tichy is still there, but Tichy now has the DRS and he is gaining and gaining, but the straight line speed on that Haas, he's gonna just stay in front. Oh, the dive from Tichy!
I knew that was gonna happen! No. I had a feeling.
Oh, Tichy, no. Tichy, no.
I had a very scary feeling that was gonna happen.
The dive into Lecombe, he came from very far. I didn't think he was gonna get that move. He came from very far back, and honestly, I don't think you can blame Fragnista there. It's just Tichy. He comes in hot, hits the car, and then just gets sent sideways.
AJ, good evening. You've missed things, AJ. You've missed many things.
A little bit of a miscalculation, as J-Ray and Tichy are now battling into Poulon. J-Ray get that position up into 8.
Spud made it to about lap 5. I had rear wing damage after.
Ami looking down the inside of Fania, down the inside of Tichy at Fania. That is.
Well, Ami's got to get a move on Shane. He's on 9 seconds of penalties.
He's gonna be nowhere. If you look at the cars around him, no one's on penalties. Ami gets past Tichy at Blanchimont. Oh. I couldn't see if he had the inside or the outside, but Tichy's not giving up. He wants the inside for the bus stop, but Ami's not giving it to him. Red Mask in the pits. Fragnista getting passed by Sneaky Tom around the outside. Now he has Shamrock behind him on fresh hards.
Spud spun at the right-hander after the second two, on the exit curb after the sector 2 split.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's what got front wing damage. Is that good enough for you, AJ? Now is that okay?
Fragnisa just got his position back. He has straight line speed on that Haas. Holy!
Run those 0-0 wings, my boy.
Honestly, I'm gonna ask him if he did.
No, he is.
Oh, he is?
He's actually on 0 wings. Yeah, he said in qualifying he's on 0 wings.
Holy goddamn! I'm seeing yellow flag. That is for Timo, who's stopped at Fania. We've got 2 leaders of the race here, Cornish Mantis and Cygate. I'm curious, what are they gonna do? Do you think Cornish Mantis, who pitted on lap 1, got on the hard, do you think he's gonna try and get these to the end?
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past him.
23 laps on these tires. And there goes Thibaut again at the pole for a curb. He spins almost every corner, by the looks of it.
I'm trying to give AJ a summary. So, Shamrock and Ami got off the line. Shamrock got the first position. There's someone that has spun. Speaking of Ami.
One of the Williams.
Yeah.
Ami has round.
And Ami's made a couple of mistakes, which meant he's fallen all the way back down to now 9th. That's where he is. Tichy did initially get past everybody else with a undercut by jumping early off the softs.
So now, actually, the Wizard has joined the party by the looks of it in this little Fragnista train. Fragnista in P3, actually.
Yeah.
I'm proud of my boy.
Fragnista
Do you
also.
think Fragnista's gonna make it?
Fragnista and Mantis need to stop. They haven't stopped yet.
Cornish Mantis is gonna get the position on Cygate here for sure. He's almost pushing him through the camel straight, and there we go. Pulls out to the outside, and no, they're gonna go
Sneaky Tom's out. That the Wizards crashed. They've crashed. We've got a safety car. Sneaky Tom is out. The Wizard's got no front wing. The Mantis, I think, got the move done. Cheap pit stop for the Aston Martin.
The Mantis has got moves on, yes, and this is perfect for the guy. Like, everyone's gonna go on the softs, which puts my point.
The front two could pit and possibly still get out in front of Fragnista in third place.
But Fragnista's on 14 lap old hard, so he's gonna pit anyway. So they're gonna come out ahead. Fragnista. Anyway.
So it's going to be close to see if they come out ahead of Shamrock, who's on the hards. But the question is he going to stay on the hards, or will he go to the softs or the mediums?
My boy, you take it easy. It's a yellow flag safety car. No need to push. He almost spun up. To be honest,
if you pick up a penalty for track limits under a safety car, you know what I think about it.
No, it's not. It's not really the penalty. It's the fact that he almost spun the car under a safety car. That's.
Toto Wolff has followed the stream, thank you. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Yeah, I mean, I can also make a Twitch account and call it Toto Wolff. Like, come
Why
on.
not? That's good to know.
I can make it Toto. I can make a Christian Horner account or something like.
Front two have pitted. Front three have pitted.
Follows in Shamrocks.
Front four have pitted.
J-Ray, 3 lap old hearts follows in. The Wizard, no front wing, follows in. Red
So the Wizard have got away with this relatively.
Lap old mediums follows in. Ami, 4 lap old hearts. Is he pitting? Yes, my guy is. Tin Man up next, coming up to the bus stop chicane and. Pitting as well, Blades and Tichy. And Tichy just pitted. He is on fresh softs already, so he might be able to jump some guys if he doesn't pit, and that is exactly what he's going to do. Pitting. Pure Blades in the pits, so everyone in the pits. And
he won't have a delta now either because the front runners have caught the safety car. It'll be close to see if he gets out ahead of Ami. He does, so Tichy's up to 8th on those softs. Everybody on the soft tyre, Blades also on the soft tyre, but he's used those definitely in qualifying from the information we have. Tebow is a lap.
Has stayed out. He's in the middle of the field at the moment. He's behind J-Ray and in front of Tusman.
He is a lap down.
Overtaking everyone?
Well, I don't think he'll get away with this. I know he's going to try and do it, but I think he'll just get disqualified from the session. There you go, I told you.
He has been disqualified, yes. Yeah. Okay. Hey, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
I mean, I'm not going to lie, and no disrespect to Tebow, that's not the smartest thing I would have done. Because how many drives were there left, Shane?
12, now we're on 11.
Yeah, there was 12 drivers, so you need two guys to retire from the race. And after the 15 previous laps we've seen, there's plenty there for us.
And we still have 8 or 9 laps to go. Make it 8 because this one's also almost done. We still have 8 laps to go. So 2 of which are going to be behind the safety car. Oh no, wait, this is a safety car lap, so
yeah, so there'll be one more, and then
safety car lap,
we will be on lap 18.
Yeah, I've got the whole field on the softs. Tichy is on 2 lap old softs, but he has made up a couple positions during the pit stop cycle. And are you seeing what I'm seeing? I am seeing a Haas up on the podium.
I'm as well. I'm not going to say anything because he's been up there before, and then it's all gone horribly wrong. So I shall continue and ignore him.
It's always gone horribly wrong, yeah. If he can pull it off, I'm gonna be a very happy boy, and I'm definitely gonna be happy to invite him up to the party, and Belgium proud to win the home Grand Prix, but honestly, I doubt he's gonna do it, so I'm a doubter,
He's got a penalty.
If he pulls it off, he's gotta prove something right now, okay? He's gotta prove something.
He's got a penalty to try and overcome as well. Still want to break that to you. So we are expecting the safety car to be in this lap.
I was tunnel vision. I didn't see the penalty.
It will then be green flag racing from lap 18 onwards, which means from lap 20, 21 and 22 we will have the DRS available for more carnage.
Exactly. Honestly, the pull fair curve has had some victims though. We've had a couple of guys spinning there. Even Frank Niester has actually spun up the pull fair curve, and look at where he is. He's still in P3.
There's not many guys out there that haven't had a mistake or an incident.
No, exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make here. We've seen Thibaut crash there. We've seen Spud crash.
I'm not good. Perhaps the one person that hasn't done all that is currently leading.
Yes, exactly. Also, I don't think Shamrock has made a mistake. Actually, he's just unlucky with pit stop cycles, getting out behind some people and getting held up.
Well, he's going to slightly get away with it, because I think if it stayed out, then he would have been in trouble with the likes of Two-Spell, because he looked a bit quicker on the medium tyre. Should be interested to see what he can do. Now it's a even playing field. He's got Cornish Mantis and Cygate in front of him, who haven't got penalties, and will be fighting for that position. So let's see what happens.
This lap we get the message at Stavlo, fair curb kind of area. Well, just the third sector mark. And look at how Mantis slowing the field down so significantly. The runoff area, you get the amount of time you get to punch up the field is insane. The safety car goes away at like the third sector. You still have all of this part of the track.
Cornish Mantis is backing the field up.
Do you know what I would do? Just for fun. I don't, and maybe hopefully have some people caught off guard. Just leave early, exit Opanshima, go, just go, and then see what happens.
He's not gone yet.
He's not gone yet. He's keeping it. Everyone always anticipates, and there we go.
He's gone.
We are off. Everyone always anticipating that. Frank Niester has been caught sleeping.
Oh, let's go with a massive incident! Oh, who's got that wrong?
Shamrock has hit. And
Ami's gone as well.
Shamrock hit the back over Frank Niester.
It looked to be. I think it was an Alpine of Tichy. I think he's outbraked himself going into one. Shamrock's down to 7th place. He's going to have to fight his way back through.
0-0 wings for Frank Niester coming in very handy. He is actually trying to get himself back inside the DRS window of the top 3. Unsettles the car a little bit coming into the Lecombe and runs a little bit wide, but still keeps the position. Hence the 0-0 wings. That explains why he's not the best in the second sector, but he really has the straight line speed nailed.
He is going to be the cork of the bowl. Manchester's flirting with the 1 second already to Cygate. These two have got a nice little gap.
It's
actually.
Going wide and J-Ray's good.
Oh, no way! Oh my goodness me!
Why
the
does
buffer,
it always end in teams?
The buffer does not exist anymore. Shamrock is behind. The red mask is up to 3rd again.
J-Ray, my boy. They were going side by side through pool, and I saw J-Ray go through pass around the inside, and then he just hits him, and they both go round. Unfortunate.
I can't believe
the action
I have seen.
Neither can I. Shamrock outside the top 3, but look at what is in front of him. It is the 3-second penalty of red mask, so podium is his.
He's got Tichy behind, then Toothbarn. I'm pretty sure the Alpine's got damage. I'll be amazed if it hasn't. The velocity at which it happened at turn 1. We don't have TAS, we just have our eyes, and at the moment it says no visual damage, so we will act as it.
No visual damage, in fact, that is correct.
Red mask out of shape through Radion. gap to the 6 tenths of a second. Roy Cygate's used a lot more battery than Cornish Mantis currently sitting in turn 1. Red Mask has been overtaken by... No, he hasn't! I tell a lie! Shamrock's gone round.
Position, but,
what is going on? We've had...
Going to go down the inside of Brussels here. And he gets that move done. Should get that move done, yes.
I don't think Tichy's going to fight it.
The Red Mask, what happened there? Honestly, there's only 10 drivers left. Everyone has points, ladies and gentlemen. All you need to do is finish the race. So...
I just need to sit back and just regroup myself there after what I've seen. The top 2 have...
Shamrock had the pole record.
Oh my god, safety car. Safety car.
That was a big hit.
And Shane, I called it. If Timo actually stayed in the race, he'd be currently 10th position and scoring a point.
If Timo didn't disqualify, yes, he would have had a point.
Which is why I said it was a little bit silly, because I knew it was going to happen, because there was only 12 drivers.
But holy, that hit from Shamrock. So, a couple of people going for fresh softs. Not the front runners, but these guys here who think they have nothing to lose. Wait, Frank Easter on the mediums? I think he might not have had a fresh set of softs left, but yeah, kind of screwed now because you can be at the end of this lap, but you're going to be so far behind that safety car is not going to stay out for that much longer. I think it's going to be out this lap for sure, right? Lap 20. There's no way it's going to do lap 21.
So it's going to be down to literally going to be down to a straight line speed. We won't have DRS. Safety car will be in the tap. We'll have 2 laps of racing.
But Frank Nisa has straight line speed, but he's in the mediums.
He's on the interesting choice.
I think he didn't have a fresh set of softs, but if it's a quali set, it's only like 3-4%, maybe 5%. So just put the boots on.
I don't know if you said it, but AJ's made a good point. Cygate pitted, so I want to know what his idea is.
Fresh softs, see if he can do something compared to the guys ahead, even though their softs are also bad. Yeah, no, beautiful scenes here. Anyway, my boy has points, whether it's 2 points or more. I would have loved the podium, but it was too good to be true. There it is, safety car is going to be on this lap. Oh yeah, I did want to say before we start the race, that big hit from Shamrock down. I saw him spinning, but he hit the wall, lost both of his left tires, the rear and the front wing just came off like it was nothing. He just hit the wall so hard. It was if that was real life, that would have cost millions. F1 is a very expensive sport, ladies and gentlemen.
And Shamrock has rage quit the league. Just going to throw that out.
Oh, huh? Yeah. What do you mean rage quit the league? He has literally done that himself. He spun himself. There was no one near him. It's no one's fault that he retired from the league. So it's his own fault.
Oh dear, love it. I love some people, honestly. Mantis leads the way, Shane. Can he do it? This is the question. He's got 2 laps. Yet.
Everyone always anticipating the throttle at the end of the last.
Oh, it's not a great restart.
No, it's not a great restart, and we have the wizard going down the inside of Tichy, and the Red Mask is spun around, and that is very unfortunate for the wizard. There's not much. There's nothing you can do there, and Tichy up into second, Pure Blades into third. He does have a penalty, but we have both Astons on the podium.
Watch out for Cygate.
That is some good points, Cygate, of course, on those purely fresh softs. And is he gonna dive down the inside? No, he's not. Thinks better of it.
I don't know what happened to Red Moss. Spun, clearly.
Red Moss, yeah, spun at the exit of La Source, but I don't know that.
So that was a very strange one. Two spell.
Wizards getting past Ami inside of Bruxelles, but Ami's gonna go for the switchback. He has the outside for the speaker's corner, but no, he doesn't. He is gonna slot in behind. And there we go, going through Pouon for the second to last time. We've got Cygate, exit of Pouon, is gonna go on the inside of Fania. He sends the car in there and...
Oh! Blades goes around the outside!
He loses the back end! So Cygate wanting to go down the inside, loses the back end, hits Pure Blades, but Pure Blades doesn't spin, just runs on the grass. Lucky for him, and then Tin Man is allowed to go past Cygate. Oh my, what am I seeing here? And Frag needs to go down the outside of Blanchimont. Yeah, he looked, he couldn't make anything of it on these mediums. He does have straight line speed. He's gonna send it down the inside of the most of chicane. He has the outside now for the second one. Yeah, he take that corner well. He's looking and now put that 0-0 wings to use, and exactly that's what he's doing. Straight line speed wins him that position.
Oh no! Cygate's round!
And it is
Cygate's round! I think he may have got a tag there from someone else.
Frag needs to get a move on. Ooh, the wizard do a little
they went
with Tin Man. Tin Man sends it down the inside of Radio.
They're going to go side by side.
They're going 3 wide, maybe 0-0 wings from Frag needs his car.
He's boxed in.
No, they're going 3 wide. He has the inside for Lecombe. Get it done, my boy. No. The softs.
Oh, Tin Man's gone as well.
The grip on those tires from the wizard.
The wizard holding off.
Going round Spa-Francorchamps.
Tichy's dropped it! Tichy's dropped it from second! Unbelievable!
Let's go! All I need my boys to do, if Frag Nista can get his 3-second time penalty removed, then he's gonna get P3, and the Wizard's gonna get P2 anyway, because
we'll have to wait and see. Blades has got to pull out a final sector from nowhere if he wants to stay on the podium. Currently, he's a tenth shy. No, he won't be.
No, Red Mask has spun the car actually into Fania.
There's a puncture. Apparently, there's a puncture somewhere. For Tichy, possibly. Cornish Mantis, though. It could be an Aston Martin 1-2. We're going to have to find out. Cornish Mantis.
Fine. I think Red Mask has the puncture, yes.
Mantis wins. Blades is going to finish.
P3.
P3. It's an Aston Martin 1-3. Who would have thought?
5. Honestly, I just want Frag Nista to get that penalty removed.
Oh, and we
get him on the podium, my boy.
Tichy's going to have to be careful because he
does have a puncture left.
Oh, Red Mask. Why is Red Mask coming in the pitch?
Because Red Mask also has a puncture, I think.
But Tichy was basically crawling to the line. He would have got him past the 3 seconds.
But they both had a puncture. They both had one.
Oh dear.
What a race. Beautiful. Spa delivered. And it delivered well. We've got one hell of a race.
Shine, I've just about recovered.
That was a hell of a race.
Cordish Mantis has taken the victory. Two-spell, was it, in second? Blades third, Cygate fourth, Escobar fifth. Fragnista fifth, Two-Man sixth, Ami seventh, Tichy eighth, and Red Boss ninth. They were the only finish. Shamrock as DNF, J-Ray DNF, Sneaky Tom as well, Brando Foxy, Spud, 3 Rock, X427, some bloke called Shane, and Tebow disqualified.
Beautiful race. Beautiful race. Spa delivered, and it delivered good. That race was everything we could ever ask for, wasn't it?
That race was everything it could have been.
And I must say I enjoyed it a lot. As my first time to do comms for Spa, beautiful.
Good
I couldn't have asked for a better race.
Grief.
There's one, there's two. We need one more.
And we'll be good.
And then we'll be good. It is the gentleman that had finished third that we are waiting for.
Yep. Logically.
In fact, there he is, which is fantastic news. I shall go. I never thought I'd be doing this, but I shall go and find and put up the Aston Martin. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is on our screens. We will go to third place, who was probably hanging by a thread on many parts of the last couple of laps, but somehow he has done it and secured it. Blades, well done. Yeah, what just happened? If I said that's your third race and that's 3 points paying positions. It looked like madness. It probably felt like madness. Were you calm at all, or were you a nervous wreck? Yeah. Well, you had a. Yeah, well, you had a puncture, and then trundled it to the pits, and then you're nearly a pit stop behind everybody else, and it looked down and out. But the benefits of staying in the race, eh? I don't care. You loved it. That's
yeah,
that's
good podium. Loved it. No idea what happened. How's that for your puncture? That's what I said.
How's that for your puncture, indeed? Well, congratulations. It's a happy camp in the boys in green at the moment. We'll get on to our race winner in a second, but the Wizard doing wizard things again. As in picking up places via penalties, because that's what you do. That looks.
That my race got ruined a few times, I'm shocked, damn it.
Well, it looked chaotic. It felt chaotic. Me and Shane were just sitting here talking.
It was no. It was a beautiful race. I enjoyed it.
It was a beautiful race. The Wizard, briefly, can you just talk us through it? I mean,
was quite happily doing my soft medium strats. Titch got the undercut on me. Was a bit miffed by that, but then he spun or fell off the track, whatever he did. Was catching up to the leaders, and then a McLaren binned it in front of me and didn't ghost, so I lost my front wing whilst I was hunting down the win. Burnt came out, saved me blushes. Everyone was on softs. Ran it to the end. I was looking to try and win, but Red Mask's car just sort of stopped at La Source, and there we go. But managed to claw it back. I hope Blades is happy that I held off just enough so that the people behind wouldn't jump him.
The The people
So-
behind him, the people that were directly behind him had penalties, and then they all exploded. So I mean, kind of helped.
But
Kind of
yeah, well done, Cornish. As it was, I don't think I'd have caught up at the end. I had to put on some used softs, so I had to look after my softs. But it would have been nice to have a run on him in the end. But yeah, unfortunately, Red Mask's car stopped at the source, and I dropped back to 7th. Then I had to climb back to 3 on track, which was fun. And then obviously stay within 3 of Blades.
Well, consistency, I would say, is key, as that is another top 6 finish from the Wizard again. Does his
There were a lot of
thing.
swear words.
Yeah, well, I can imagine there
Shamrock
was.
had binned it, and then on the restart, there was a lot of swear words, and thankfully Dan was in my ear, keeping me calm and talking me through some overtakes to get back up to P2. So well done him.
Congratulations. Well done. We're at Japan next week, so we'll maybe
I won't be
we'll
here
see.
next week.
You're not here, so we won't see you here next week
I'm
for
not
the
here
first
next
time in like
week,
3
no.
weeks. Oh, okay. Be someone else, someone
I'll
different.
still try and get a podium. I won't be here though.
Lovely stuff. We've kept him waiting. He's had a 10th, an 11th, 3 dumps and a 9th, but it doesn't matter because I can now put a nice gold number 1 under the Belgian Grand Prix for Cornish Mantis.
That feels good. That feels really good.
Look, considering where you had been, but actually, me and Shay were just saying you had a relatively mistake-free race, I think.
I ended up picking up 2 warnings. The second one came, I think, just after the second safety car. So for the rest of the race, I was sort of kind of a little bit on edge because I was forced to not make a single mistake. Otherwise, I could pick up a penalty, and that sort of my heart was starting to beat a little bit faster when that safety car came at the end, which baffled me, and I think it baffled everyone. My heart was beating a bit faster because then it was just getting closer and closer to the point where that safety car had grouped us all up again. So if I make one mistake, I could go from first, possibly all the way back to the end. But that didn't happen, and it was a really good race. I really enjoyed that. From back to the first.
Look, kept yourself in it on the hard tyre, showed some good pace and overtaking, I think, some of the medium guys that were staying out a little bit longer on their mediums, trying to do a medium soft. I would say fantastic nerve to not only do one safety car restart and pull a gap, but then also do a second one under that massive amounts of pressure. Shows some nerves of steel, sir. I mean, how does it feel?
I thought if I did the safety car all the way to the line and restarted on the line instead, because most people would do it straight on the exit of the chicane. So I figured the first time round that if I do it on the line, it might throw people off a bit, and it did. It worked out perfectly. The second time, however, I didn't have as good of a run on as I thought I would, but I was quite lucky because the moment I got out of turn 1, I looked behind me and carnage had happened apparently, so it was all about just keeping it on track and trying not to pick up that third penalty again.
You didn't. You made it. And, I mean, I don't really know what else to say, really.
Well, after the ban I got, and rightly so, because it was very, very stupid on my part, I'd had quite a frustrating season, so it's quite nice to have a bit of a turnaround. Hopefully, maybe I can actually have some consistency in my races from now on.
Well, fingers crossed for that. We all hope for you, as we do with everybody. Congratulations, you are a contest of speed. Is this your first one, or is this your second one?
This is my first race win this season.
Welcome to the club, my boy.
Welcome to the Winners Club. And with that, a very happy Aston Martin camp with a double podium. So congratulations to all those guys in the factory, etc., etc. It only leads me to say this. Thank you, Shane, who was here tonight. He wasn't late at all. Don't worry about it. He was here to commentate on the Belgian Grand Prix, which was his first one. I'm sure he enjoyed it.
Of course, beautiful. The race was great.
Which means we which means we must have it on every single calendar now, and Shane has to commentate on it because so far it's one race from one where it's been exciting throughout. Believe these guys, they've got Japan next week, Suzuka, so that should be another challenging circuit for the guys.
Glad I don't have to
Hopefully not monsoon conditions, because it could
Hopefully
be very,
a
very...
great race for Aston Martin again, so they can score the big points and not my championship rivals. Go on, lads.
Okay. No bias
the spirit.
whatsoever. So that leaves us with the next on-track actions. AM3 this evening. I will hand it over to the Americans.
Does AM3 perhaps need a reserve? Because I enjoyed that one lap.
Who knows? I think we've enticed Shane this evening to race some more. Well, AM3 this evening, it will be at 2 a.m. UK, 3 a.m. European time, maybe 9 p.m. Eastern. Please check that because it was an hour early last week. It was an hour early last week. It threw me off.
Yeah, I think it's 2 a.m. I don't know if our hour changed, but ACC also got pushed back to 2 a.m.
Yeah,
Our time changes next weekend.
Right, so it's definitely 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
2 a.m. then European, 1 a.m. UK, 9 p.m. I'm confused. The time changes. We've changed at different times. Keep an eye on the socials. That's the easiest way to find out. You'll find out when it's all going down. Thank you very much for watching. Good night.
Good night.